Okay, the recording has started. So thanks, guys. This is Anita Rawls calling in. This is Monday evening, April the 29th, 2019, and I want to say welcome to an incredible team out there. I'm so glad all of you have stopped over and going to spend a little bit of time with us tonight. Again, if everybody would go ahead and hit your mute button, that way we will not hear your background noise coming in because it comes in pretty loud and clear. So, and then we'll have some time later on this evening to maybe ask some questions. But, you know, something that has been fascinating me lately, and that is, I'm listening for noise right now. That is, you know, I see these people posting these neat little words over their pictures, and I'm going, how on earth do they do that? And so when I want something posted in Success Stream with a picture and words, I always call Barb and say, Barb, can you post da-da-da? And I send it to her, and she posts it. I'm thinking, okay, Anita, you got to put on your big girl pants, and you got to learn how to do this stuff. So I called the experts today, and I called Ron and Rhonda Gessner over here, and Ron is he is the brains behind the beauty in this duo here. And so I said, okay, how do we do this? And he said, oh, it's real simple. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce you 25K affiliates, Ron and Rhonda Gessner. Now, they're from the Pennsylvania area this week. Maybe next week they'll be from the Florida area because they have houses in both cities, or both states. So with that, guys, it's all yours.
Okay. Thank you, Anita. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're a little faint. Yes, that's a little better. Yes,
Okay. Well, thank you so much for inviting us on the Zoom tonight. And when Anita called this morning and asked about how to do these posts and images, I was learning right along with her as Ron was explaining it. So he's definitely the techie guy. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So am I going, let's see. I guess I will go.
Yes.
I'll go to my Facebook page. Can you guys see my Facebook page now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so what Ron was showing us is the first thing you need to do is find the image that you want to work with. And I always go to Google Images. And you can go there and type in anything you want. I went and typed in hemp. And just to find a picture that we could use. What's I'm sorry. Oh, I saved an image to my desktop from Google Images.
It's an envelope.
Can everybody see?
Yes, we can. We see the leaf there.
The leaf. Okay. And so really you can find, if you go to Google Images, you'll be able to find anything you can imagine. Okay, so once you have the image that you want, are you getting a lot of background?
Yes, I am. If the person on that has 2089, if you will mute yourself, please. And the person with 2822 will mute yourself, please. And 5056, if you'll mute yourself, please, because we can hear you breathing. There we go. Okay. Yes.
Oh, now we're good. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so once you have the image that you want to work with, then you just, if you move your cursor over top of the image, you'll see an option here to tag people and an option to edit the photo. So I'm going to click on Edit Photo. And this looks very similar on your phone, and you actually will find more options on your phone than you even see here on my desktop. My laptop is what I'm doing. So Now, Ron, do you want to tell me what to do next?
You can add to add text. You go over to the left-hand column, and you're going to see a large A and a small a with the word text under. So if you click there with her cursor, click on that, and then go up to the top, and you'll click that. There's a plus button there. It says Add Text, and that's what Rhonda, where she's at now. She clicked the plus. So here she's going to create her, and you can actually create the color too of it. If you want it to be white, whatever color you want your text to be, you have a rainbow of colors up there, so you can pick and choose. Now your cursor, you can see that cursor flashing yellow, so her text is going to be yellow. So now she'll type out whatever, like I said, you can write whatever you want in there. She's writing hemp CBD reps wanted. Now she can also change the font at this point too, if she chooses to. If this isn't the font you want, you can make that text bigger or small. That's correct. By moving
Let's
that
see.
blue arrow.
What happened to the top of my?
Here, move it back down.
Wow. You really have to play around with this stuff.
I think once you get,
Maybe I have the
there it
text.
is.
There it is. Mhm.
How'd you do that?
You double click with on your mouse on your left finger. We'll put it into place. If you want to move it at this point, you just click again. You can move it around and then double click it to place it where you want it.
Double click.
Double click with your left finger. But if you want to change the font, say you don't like whatever she has up there, there's a font option there on underneath that that little box. Is going to give you the option to center it, to move it to the right, to the left, but it also gives you an option of your font. So I'm going to go with Impact. Just click Impact, double click my left finger, and there's, let me move it over a little bit. There's that first image that she wanted to add. Now you can add a second. You can go up and do this again, and all you're doing is overlaying text over top of a picture. So you can create multiple texts. Like once she's done with this part of it.
Let's see if I can move it.
Center. There you go.
Okay. Now I don't have all of it again. Where?
Just double click outside. Move your. There you go.
Oh, you have to double click outside of that text box.
Yeah, and that'll place it in the image for you. Like you're not going to see the exact all your wording until you double click.
Now that's not all that easy to read.
So change.
Maybe let's try. How do I find white?
White would be the upper. There you go. Let me see. First.
So if you're going to change the color there, you just go find another color and click on it.
So yeah, there you go. There's white if you want to use white.
Let's try that.
See, I like the white better.
So there it is in white. Like I said, if you can add additional text to it, you can hit this again.
Okay, go add another box down there and show us how to do that, please.
So I'm going to go up to that little plus again, click it.
Uh-huh.
And just drag it wherever you want it. If you want a little bit smaller, you have this up in the right-hand corner. You have an arrow where you can just drag it to the size you want to create. And again, you would, if you want it to be this time in red, just come over to the red font.
Okay.
And then just type something in.
You could just type a URL there, maybe.
Yeah, perfect. Or you can make it too. If you want to stretch it, just move that box, that arrow. There you go, and you can stretch it out.
And that's how you can make it sideways.
Yeah, you can shift it. There's a lot of things you can do with it. You can. My suggestion would be just to play with it, get used to it. You're not going to break anything back here. You can actually add stickers too if you want to add like little emoji stickers.
Okay.
How do you drag the box to get that all on one line? Why is it? It just keeps getting bigger.
Yeah.
Can you choose the font size?
That you can't do. You can't do the.
Try a different
font.
Try that comic.
You see where he's clicking over there? He's clicking the different sizes of fonts
Oh, that's hard to read.
and changing that around.
They give you actually 5 fonts to choose from.
What is that one? Older me. Oh,
Let's get it over.
So see, they've got different text there. And then,
yeah, we didn't get to practice as much as, I mean, we didn't practice at all since
Yeah.
we talked to you this morning. We were to,
but therefore you can make that wider. And I'm not sure how you can make that all in one line.
yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
look,
because it won't allow you to
It's-
stretch this long ways.
Yeah.
Instead of,
But you get the gist of being able to put something on there. So you can leave that and see how you can move it and kind of set it on top of each other there. Yeah. Now go put a sticker over there. Yeah, go find a sticker. He clicked on stickers there. And
what,
aren't the best choice.
how about,
Celebrating.
let's see, we could say,
oh, working. That would be a good one because this is a work from home. Pick one of those. Yeah.
yeah, that one right there. Okay, see, we could put that up there. Make
Oh,
it bigger or smaller.
or upside down.
Yeah.
Whoops. That was under.
And so see, you can just move that around
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
and make it work there. And then once you have finished with that, then you can actually post that.
There's a save. Do you see that?
Down here in the bottom.
Yeah.
the right-hand
Can you see that?
corner, it says save.
Save right down there.
So if you're happy with whatever you create, then just save it, and it'll just go back over to your timeline. And right here is going to be your image that you created. I mean, that's one. Your actual iPhone gives you a lot more features to do things and play with. I love my iPhone when I'm doing this. Again, it opens up just a whole new avenue of fonts, and you can add GIFs to it, which are animated images, backgrounds, where your MacBook or your laptop is kind of limited as far as what you can do.
So you see, she has just posted. She has just posted this. She can go in and edit it, like she was just saying, and there is what she has just posted. They've just created that, and I think that's just really unique. Now you save it down here, and she has hers set on public, and that is very important to make sure that you have your icons set on public there so everybody can see that. Now, a key, and we're going to be talking about this more and more, a key is if when you see somebody post something, if they can have 10 comments within the first hour, that really boosts your publication for Facebook. It will then go out to about 90% of your friends and about 10% of their friends, which is huge. So when you see somebody, now we want to go up and she's up there and she's going to go edit that now. So she can click now on edit the post. And now she can go back in. If she wanted to say something ahead there, she could.
You want me to type something in here, Anita?
Yeah, you could just type something in there, join our team.
Yeah, that's it. Like you were saying, Anita, another thing we do is if someone on the team puts something up, we always go by and edify it, and we'll make a comment underneath to boost that.
That's right.
To get those 10 or 11 likes or comments, that helps to keep that Facebook showing that on your timeline to your friends and their friends. So the more you if you have a team member or even someone that's not on your team, I'll go in, I'll say something like feel like it's giving me my life back, a comment under CBD or but that helps them. It pushes them, and why not? You know, or if they're doing a live, give them a couple loves. You know, show some of them emojis down at the bottom, a thumbs up or some love, because that helps push that live up for them over and over, that it gets seen by more and more people. And it takes you 1 minute to go by and do something like that. That's very important.
Share the love. I like what you said there, Ron. So go down and so now I'm going to come along here. And I don't know that I can do that, or can I? I can't post on yours because you could come along, go down there, Rhonda, and write a comment. Just put a little emoji down there and share the love down there. Because the more, if you can get 10 comments within the first hour, that really boosts your, see, she's just shared a comment down there. So that boosts the rating. Not just only clicking the like or the love there, but posting down below in the comment section. So as you see your team members post something, you know, like Ron says, it only takes a couple of seconds to post something there, and that's going to boost the ratings for them. And then once they get 10 likes or loves in an hour, that goes out to 90% of their Facebook people, and then it goes out to 10% of their friends' Facebook people. So,
like Ron said too, there was a lot more options, I think, on your phone when you do the very same thing that we just did. When you go to, you know, bring up an image and you want to play around with it with the font or, you know, any kind of text or images, there's a lot of different options that come up on your iPhone. So you just kind of have to play around with it. Oh, look, Laura just liked our new.
There's a like right there. Now, if Laura posted a comment over there, you know, the more likes you can get in that first hour, the more it goes out there. So, you know, that's pretty important over there. Now, I see over here, you know, that you're getting you'll get likes there. So, does anybody have any questions? Do you want to ask a question at this point? Because Ron and Rhonda are great about posting some really unique things. It says join our team today, and she's got the little rocket ship there because their team is going to the top, you know. Does anybody have any quick questions about what she's talking about there?
I do.
Go ahead.
Did she say that you could do all of this off your iPhone?
Yes, you can do it.
Easier. Go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, you can do it right off your iPhone, the same way we just did it there.
Okay.
You'll have the same type of, you know, that same setup on your iPhone, but you're going to have a lot more options on your iPhone than you do here. I created this one today in about 2 minutes down below here. It was just wording, and I put the background. The struggle is real. Yeah, that one right there is something that, you know, it took me about 2 minutes on my iPhone to do this morning. And
wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of, it's really cool features on your phone. It's free, and it's just all you're doing is, I would suggest is just going to practice. You know, take an image. You can't break anything on your phone. You know, just practice, and you'll get it down. It doesn't take long. And then, like I said, it's a nice feature. A lot of people they're not aware that it's there. You know, that Facebook allows us to do that. There's other places you can do text overlay, but this is common. You know, as you get advanced, you can type in on Google sometime, and there's places like Canva you can go and do it. And there's other, you know, you don't have to use this specific one, but it's there. We use it. It doesn't take long to master it.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And like I said, if you have questions, just reach out to me, and I'd be glad to help you out.
You know, just learning a little bit of technology here is amazing how that can just catapult you down the road and how you can create your own. I mean, we all know how to just go, wait a minute, go back to the pink one there for a second. Go back. Yeah, right there. Okay, back to the pink one. The one up. Go just up a little bit. Yeah, right there. The pink one. Just finished a 6-mile run, okay? And you all know how to post something like that. That's just typing it in, putting a background, and posting. That's real simple.
Yeah.
And Ron, you know, prior to your getting on CBD, you were not able to run. Is that correct?
It was most of my day was pain. I was in a lot of pain with I can't name the disease. I had a very painful condition in my nerves, and no, I couldn't run before you all. I struggled just to walk. So I'm very grateful for the person that introduced me to CBD oil and the company. It's given me, like I said, like I wrote there, it's a game changer, and it's given me my life back. But also, when you do like this one here, Anita, we like to use those little emojis too, because people love to see those little characters, like you see that little guy running.
Yep.
Or use some pound, you know, they help out too, those pounds, right, Rhonda?
Yeah.
Putting in like.
Those hashtags are really important.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's really important in posting things like that too. So as you're preparing what you want to post for the day, you can see how you've got a whole gamut of information right here at your fingertips. You know, you can go pick a family picture and, you know, write something across it, you know, family reunion of April of 2019. You know, you can post things like that so people can see, you know, what you've done there. So I just, you know, this is a game changer for me right here.
Here's an example I just saw.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know who did that. Was that
was Barb.
So I'm not sure if she did that on she probably just did that on her iPhone, I guess.
She probably did. Yeah.
Yeah.
See how she just wrote across there. You know, so just amazing. So you can, when I was saying, you can just write across a picture just like that.
Yeah.
And so, you know, there's all kinds of things that you can do to begin to show people out there. And I just found these little things are just so important. And like you say, as a game changer in building our business here, because now instead of just showing the picture, you've got writing there with it.
Yes.
So does anybody have a question about that? Okay, go back up there. You showed a while ago, scoot down on the left-hand side. I'm not sure if it was this one where you had, yes, you've got your picture right over there. You've got the 60-day, and you've got...
You want me to go back to mine?
Yes, yeah, right there. I love this. Want me to build your CBD cannabis business for you in the next 7 days for free? You can actually go to Rhonda's site there. You can click on that image and save that to your device or your laptop, and then you can put that over here on your page as well. Because as people are scrolling down and they click on your name, that's information that they can see. That again is advertising your business.
Yeah, and that's called a featured photo in your intro. You have an introduction page over there on the left-hand side, so you can add a featured photo. I'd suggest one. They give you up to 7, but the more you add, the smaller your pictures. You know, it's not as pro.
Well, I mean, you can add, how many is it? Up to...
I think it's 7 they allow you.
Yeah, you can add a lot of different photos there, but then they're going to be smaller. I kind of look at this as my billboard. I feel like I should probably change it. I've had the same thing up for quite a while, but you know, and then you want to make sure that you have your links down here. So as long as you just look for that little pencil, then that, you know, area is something that you can edit.
That is important.
And you've got it right there. Like you say, that's your billboard.
Yeah, and I think this is something that Kristen Butler, if you haven't watched Escape the Matrix, I forget what week it is. Might be week 3, I think it is, on social media with Travis and Kristen Butler. That's under training in our back office of My Daily Choice. And she's the one that kind of gave me this idea, because I think it was her. I listened to so many different people, but
I think it is.
where we should pick, and I think Jenna also teaches this, I'm sure she does, that we should pick like 4 or 5 things about ourselves that we are passionate about. And this really, like our Facebook page is kind of almost like our own TV channel. And so you want to brand yourself. And once you pick these 4 or 5 things, then that should be what you post about. Like you want people to kind of, like when they see my name, they, oh, it's probably going to be about health, something spiritual, something funny. I mean, if you look back through my timeline, you don't see like 25 different subjects that I'm posting about. And that's all part of the branding. Another thing I know that they stress is your profile picture should be like an up-close picture of yourself. And you don't want to be changing it all the time because you want people to start, that recognition.
You create a following. As you're posting like that, you create a following. Like I love to post pictures from Siesta Beach. And when I do that, I'll get 150 to 300 likes because the people follow me because they know that's one of my particular, my interests. And I've created a fan base from that, and that's important. Like I said, they will follow you if they have the same interest. And that's what you're doing over there. You're creating, it's like a little biography of yourself in about 4 or 5 little segments. And they'll follow, like I said, they'll go there right away and they'll say, oh, I see, Ron, you're a Christ follower, or you're this or that. Through that little 4 minutes or that little segment there, they'll skim through. And like I said, over time, as you're posting on a regular, consistent basis, and you'll develop a fan base that'll follow you throughout the year. And they're loyal. I mean, they love to see like whatever you have in common.
Mm-hmm.
And see, look up there and show them you have 4,900 friends on your Facebook page there. That's important. You need to get your friends number increased. So when you post something down here, you've got a lot more people for it to go out to.
Right. Yeah, they'll allow you up to 5,000 friends, and then after that, you have to remove a couple to add some more, but you're allowed up to 5,000. So it's important, you get that number up. I know a lot of people have 300 or 400, and I just tell them that you have more fish in the barrel to fish for if that number is higher. The more you have a bigger audience than the 400, you're if you're not adding friends every day, you're missing a big chunk of social media and marketing with social media.
Yeah, one of my goals, Anita, and I for anybody that's using Facebook to build your business, my goal is to have all 5,000 of my friends either be HempWorks customers or HempWorks affiliates on our team.
Okay.
So I am constantly, even though I'm almost at 5,000, I'm always deleting 50, adding 50. So, because when I go to my friends list, I have, I'm sure there's hundreds on there that I have no idea who they are. They don't interact with me. So those will be ones that I delete, and then I add new ones. So if you think about it that way and you have that goal that you want 5,000 people that are either customers or affiliates, by the time we all do that, we will probably be 500K affiliates, I'm guessing.
I think probably so too. Yes.
Got a question?
Go ahead.
On the post ahead, pound sign name. What does that mean?
I am definitely not an expert on hashtags, but
I don't know what that means.
hashtags, it means that's what they call
Right
it.
there, yeah.
Yeah, this number symbol.
Click that. It's going to take you to, if anybody else used that hashtag.
Oh, what's that?
That puts
Oh,
your picture up with a bunch, like you'll see, I use it a lot, so you see a lot of my pictures under Game Changer. But there's other people that use the same.
They're Barb
Yeah,
used to.
Barb used there, where that
So,
kind of groups you with.
I guess it's another way, like, people can search on hashtags.
Right.
So if they want to know, let's say, hashtag CBD oil,
Oh.
then it starts bringing up all
Every
these
post.
posts that have
Wow.
that hashtag. So it's a way to search on Facebook.
Thank you.
And it's a good way for exposure. And thank you for asking that question, because, that's a simple question, but it's one, if we all started doing that more, just think of it, just stop right there. David has, hashtag HempWorks, hashtag health, hashtag wellness. There you go.
David Markham uses a lot of hashtags, I think. And like I said, that gives him more exposure with everything he posts. It gets it out even more than just his timeline. It goes to anybody searching that. Yeah.
Goes out to the universe more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's gets it out.
Can I say something about hashtags?
Yes, go ahead, Chuck.
When you do the hashtag, it hits every social media, Twitter, Instagram, all of it. Not just Facebook. It hits them all at one time.
Ah,
Wow.
I was going to say the same thing. It's a trending technique. And the best example of that is the Me Too movement. It was everywhere. Hashtag Me Too.
okay. Thanks, Ken. Yeah. So
I didn't know that.
So
I guess we should, that's a lesson for me to start using more hashtags and when I post things.
Probably the best thing is to find one that really works for you and just use it all the time.
Okay. Like, the hashtag CBD oil is a great example right there.
Yeah, that brings up a lot of.
Ken's still there.
Yes.
Ken,
And I'll tell you another little secret. If you find a CBD or a hashtag that has a lot of followers, if you use that hashtag, their followers are going to see your content.
Oh.
Ah,
don't some people they follow what's trending in the news, no hashtag, even though they're like this is just kind of like advertising. Like you'll put a hashtag that has nothing to pertain to Donald Trump, but if he did something, I don't know, if you put that hashtag, it draws that same type of interest, right?
Correct.
So,
So you'll start grabbing people that's interest in whatever that hashtag was. You'll
Yeah.
start bringing them into your pipeline, into your view.
okay. So, okay, I've just gotten a message. I just gotten a message there. Sorry. So some popular hashtags then, maybe that we could just mention here in closing. Does anybody, we want to maybe make a little list of some hashtags that would be helpful for us to all use?
Well, how do you find ones that are trending?
YouTube is a great place to go.
Okay.
Or Google, just Google whatever CBD oil, and then you'll see the different videos on YouTube that's come out, and you can see how many followers, 172,000 followers, and a lot of them might have a hashtag or anywhere else that you see a big following. Just grab that hashtag off of that.
Twitter has the same thing on your homepage.
It's not necessarily
Correct. You muted.
apply to you.
Yeah, Bob, come back again. Say it again, Bob.
It's not so important that you know the most trending tactics because they might not apply to you.
Correct.
True, yes.
And
Okay.
but the best way to do that is like Ken said. You want to find trending hashtags of what's going on in the world today. You know, I'm cute or photo of the day or Instamood or whatever. You're going to do that off. The best way to do that's off Twitter.
Absolutely.
Ken is right about that. If you want to find the top ones, Twitter's the place to go. But they're not going to necessarily apply to you.
That's
Use
true
the ones-
too.
Use the ones that apply to you because it doesn't make sense to do anything different. It doesn't matter what's trending. Now, obviously, it's good if you're trending and you're using one that is trending. But, you know, and I like the one that he had on there because there was obviously a lot of good content on there that came up when you pressed it. So That was a good one. What was it there just a second ago? It was up there.
Game changer.
Game
That-
changer. And I think we got one, follow the leader, that puts up a bunch of stuff, and probably a few more, maybe, I don't know.
Oops.
Yeah, I think follow the leader is a good one, yeah.
So there you go. And they're going to be people you most likely are working with already. Getting out in the wild is going to be hard to find. Maybe it's a hashtag CBD or hashtag pure CBD or hashtag whatever you can think of CBD until you find the right one, and then start using it for yourself. If you find one that's being used a lot, insert yourself into the game. You see what I'm saying?
Got it. Yeah. Okay. I have found this to be really good stuff tonight. Does anybody have a question or comment now that you would like to make?
Yeah, how do you insert yourself into the game? That I don't understand.
Repeat your question again, Donnell, please.
I said, how do you insert yourself into the game? I don't understand.
Start using the hashtag. When you use the hashtag, you are now inserted into that hashtag flow. When you use that hashtag, your stuff's going to come up too.
Does that mean when I post something, just put the hashtag in my post?
That's it.
That's it.
Thank you.
Very simple. But see, that's so simple. We can all do that.
Anita, can I just share one more resource that I think
Please.
helpful?
Uh-huh.
Okay. If you go to YouTube and search on, I think if you type in Success Team and my name, right here, we recently started, it just has this CBD oil. Can you see that?
Yes, I sure can.
Okay. When you click on that, this is a YouTube channel that we started for our team, and none of the videos have links in them. So if you want to post a video like any of these with Dr. Oz I'll be adding to this, but none of these have links in. Like they don't have my links. They don't have anybody's links.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Uh-huh.
And then I also have, every time I make a tutorial, it looks like this with the blue.
Uh-huh.
Thank you so much for sharing that.
So you're welcome.
That's awesome.
I think a lot of these tutorials will help, especially like here, some people that are not computer savvy don't know how to even copy and paste images.
Uh-huh. And so you can go again. Let's repeat that. You went out you typed in YouTube, you typed in Success Team - Rhonda Gessner there.
Yeah, that should bring up, you should be able to find, this is what it looks like.
Okay.
Just says Success Team and then has this. I could give you the link to this channel too, Anita, that you could send out in an email.
Right.
But I'm just saying it's not too hard to find on YouTube if you just type that in.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I think my name's not, it probably comes up because I set up the channel, but I don't have my name. Some of these are my Facebook Lives.
Uh-huh.
But if you click on any of these, like the Dr. Oz one, I put in the description, most of them I put on there, get back to the person that shared this video with you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you don't have.
So it's not, you're not if I went there and I'm not on your team, then I'm not going to be recruited into your team because you've got all of your information there.
Right. And even like for our own team, they wanted videos to use that didn't have our personal link on it.
Uh-huh.
So we set up this team channel.
So therefore, anybody out there watching this tonight can go into there and snag any of that information that you have and use it.
Yes.
Awesome.
And if you click on subscribe, then you will get an email anytime I add a new video to this channel.
Okay. That's important information.
Is there any way to have a YouTube without all the other stuff on the right-hand side that people can choose from?
I don't even know what that is. I have no idea. Does anybody know? What, I don't know why that's coming up.
Where it says popular channel, is that what you're talking about?
I think that's a YouTube. Oh, see now that comes up on when you are on home,
But when you click on the videos,
then it does go away.
yeah.
I think that's a YouTube thing. Like anytime you watch a video, there's always other, videos over there on the right-hand side.
That will pop up. Uh-huh.
Yeah, if there's a way to control that, I don't know it.
There is no way to control that.
Okay.
That's paid for by those people that have it posted there. YouTube makes money off of that.
Well, that's
Advertisement. Thanks.
that makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah.
That's only on the homepage.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, any other quick comment or question tonight? Okay, well, Ron and Rhonda, thank you guys so much. This was very informative, very educational. You've shared openly. You can see how we all within our team share with each other here, which I think is just dynamic. So thanks, guys, for helping us out tonight.
Should I stop the share screen, Anita?
Yes, why don't you, so I can go ahead. Thank you. And
Uh-huh.
so I want to say thank you, all of you guys who have taken time out of your schedule tonight to hop over here. We will do a quick call tomorrow night, just a quick call, about 10, 15 minutes to give you some updated information. And then we want to end out the month. We want to end it to be our biggest month ever. So guys, just go out and recruit tomorrow. Bring people into your business. You can go out and look and see what your volume is, because we want as many promotions within our team as possible. So thanks, guys. We appreciate your being on the call tonight.
Was this going to be recorded?
Yes, this is recording, and I'm turning the recorder off now.
Perfect.
Great call.
Thank you.
Stop the recording. I have just stopped. And Bob, you've got some great information for next week, so we'll holler at you next week. So thank you. So anybody else want to have a quick comment before we hop off of here? Thanks, guys, for being on.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Great video.
And we'll see you
Thank
next
you.
week. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Have a
Bye-bye.
great night.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Welcome. Good night.
Yes,
Good
great
night.
with Rhonda and Rhonda. Yes, wonderful.